It's a reason why Samoa don't come to Trenton. She's from Trenton.
That's right.
Well, because it's
I'm gonna go in, man. Because you know why? One, if she come here as a major worldwide global star, Joker's gonna want her to perform for $25.
Yep.
But you'll go to Atlantic City and pay big money to see somebody you don't even know.
Yep.
But somebody from your hometown, you won't support them, or you'll want to go there and be fed for $10. Stop being ratchet, man. It's time for us to really grow and expand our opportunities and our abilities by, again, supporting our people, especially when they go global.
Yeah.
But that's why most of y'all stay local.
That's right. We gotta elevate the expectations.
That's right. You gotta like you said earlier, pull yourself together, see what you're gonna do, what is good for you. You know what I mean? It's not always good for everybody else. But one thing that I do want to see the community do is come together. Like right now, there's a young man who I don't even know how to even say it no more because there's so much of it going on with these young kids being taken away. But this young man was a student at Granville Charter School. And my daughter had put a post on saying that she was, having memories from Granville and, this young man went to school with her. I saw the post earlier. I went back on later on that day. It had over 900 comments. Where all these kids were reminiscing and coming together, you know what I mean? Because it takes a village, you know what I mean? And all these kids, they know each other. They went to school together. And I just sat there and I just read all those different posts. And they were talking about, how this kid was real fun in school. And they were talking about the teachers.
He was killed?
Yeah, he got killed yesterday.
Oh, that's who got killed?
Okay. The kids were all, talking about it and everything. So now they all planning a reunion. And that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody was telling somebody, sometimes you gotta put music together because when they have these festivals and stuff, don't nothing go down.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody come out, they dance, they have a good time. Corey there taking my pictures. You know what I mean? All that good stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah. She snuck it right in there.
Right on in there.
That was nice.
You know what I mean? But when we all get together as a community, we have a good time. You know what I mean? And to me, it looks like we're not doing that enough.
No, we're not. And let me chime in on this, and Ty knows because he's traveled to them. Right in Newark and Philadelphia, they do this every weekend.
That's right.
It builds a rapport. It keeps what we call, Solomon always says this to me, build the soul. When you connect like we're doing right now, there's soul in this room, there's energy in this room, because we're constantly connecting and talking about good things. Shout out to O for having the House Festival last week. Shout out to the African American Pride Festival having the youth forum and sports venue last week. And now this week we're going to have the African American Pride Festival. So again, 3 weekends in a row when we're just doing the damn thing by coming together and putting our grown man and woman pants on.
That's right.
That's real talk. And just coming together. What I say to me, when we have those functions like you're talking about, Landy, it also allows our babies to see the best part.
That's right.
With us connecting, family time, socializing, not acting like a fool, just everybody having a good time. Because again, you can bring in all the state troopers you want. You could bring in the military if you want. You could bring in anything. You cannot lock up a mentality. You have to teach and correct that mentality. Inside Trend, our problem is the family dynamics. Until we get back to teaching, reaching, and building family, you're not going to have the craziness stop. So again, condolences to all the families.
Absolutely.
But the physical death in the streets will not stop until the spiritual and mental birth reoccurs in our homes.
That's right. You gotta wake them up. You're still alive. You can't be acting like we're dead. You know what I mean? We gotta come together. And let me tell you something. This community came together a couple weeks ago for Carolyn Watson Johnson. She called into the studio and she needed to raise $10,000.
Did she get that?
Yes, she did. She got it. She got the money. The community came together and they put that money together. They helped her keep her dancing school.
She does great work.
She does.
But the other thing is, at what point do we begin to get to a point? So when you support a brother like Ty, and he's traveling all over and making that big money, when do we build him up to be a Tyler Perry? So when that call comes in, he's like 10,000.
That's right.
But because we have not built anybody up to that corporate entity level, we're always, all of us, talking about I got 5 on it. When we gonna stop saying we got 5 on it, man? And start supporting people so they can say, well, I just rose 5 mil.
Yeah, we gotta lift somebody up. Lift somebody. Look, it ain't. I'm not saying it has to be me, but as a city, as a whole, it's gonna take somebody to really break through to bring it.
Without question, but if you keep collectively supporting each other,
it's gonna
and allowing the networking base to go out there and stop undermining. We do so much internal fighting. we can't fight the war that's really going on.
No,
That's right.
That's the
That's
problem.
the real
That's
thing.
right.
If you support Ron and one of them West End kids make it to the next league, they come back and support and build a West End Little League. Come on, man. That's how you, if you support every venue, you never know who's coming through those venues.
That's right.
So again, that's the travesty and the tragedy when we lose lives. We've lost 30 lives now. Who knows what gifted scientist, inventor, builder, contributor to society and life could have been in a part of those 30.
Yeah,
so everything is real, and I'm telling you, it's going. Sadly, but I'm being real. It's going to be more because you have not addressed the problems.
No.
You've addressed the symptoms, but you have not addressed the core problems that are creating the situations that we're dealing with inside of our community.
Well, you remember a couple years ago, Free, when they set my daughter's house on fire.
Exactly.
And I said then, if y'all sit back, and a couple years ago, Crone, they set my daughter's house on fire. She had a 2-year son. Her and her son he was 2 years old at the time, and they set her apartment on fire. They thought she was home, but thank God she wasn't. You know, and you know, and the community sat back. It was just like me by myself. You know, and they sat back, and I
jokers know who it was.
Yes, and still to this day. And I said, if you allow this to happen to a mother and her 2-year-old, and you say nothing, you watch what those same individuals are going to do.
That's right.
You understand? So they pretty much opened the door for them and said, oh, it ain't our family, so we don't care.
That's right.
And I'm telling you, they've been running amok ever since.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
You can't have a drug dealer as your best friend.
No.
If you do, you're a part of the problem.
Hello?
If your friend is beating on his wife, you're a part of the problem.
Yes.
We're the ones that can solve that without any outside influence.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Me personally, I don't allow certain things in my circumference. I can't let people come in my circle and say, look, I'm going to do this, that, and the third. No, you're not, dog. I'm not allowing that around me.
Yep.
And if we all could do that, our whole situation would be different.
Yeah.
Our whole situation would be different.
The biggest problem, like Lancy said, when stuff like that happens and people know, you're eroding standards.
That's right.
And what's going on in our community right now, there are no standards.
Anything goes.
Wide open.
And therefore, anybody can be impacted or affected with the sickness. When Landy's daughter was almost done in, people should have been like, you know what? Y'all done gone too far.
That's right.
You know, that's you read, see what happens, a lot of these babies be on them pills and them high, drunk all, and they watch these movies and actually think that stuff is real.
Right.
But this is reality. That's a life that could have been killed. And when you do certain things, you can't get it back. So again, until we start to have standards and begin to address our issues and hold people accountable.
That's
and when they wrong, they wrong. A man was speaking in council last night, and he didn't disrespect the mayor, but he said, I don't have nothing to say to the mayor. He said, wrong is wrong, and we've had enough wrong. We're just tired.
That's right.
And I was just like, dang. But it was smooth how he laid it out. And again, until we address wrong by being right, you're going to keep being victimized. But we're going to get some water, right? All right, let's bring him in.
Well, hey.
Taking a break, real quick?
Yeah, take a break.
Take a break.
Take a 30-second break and we'll be back. I can move.
No, so they say, break a leg. Look what y'all done did, man. Got me all jammed up.
So is cooking a real big passion?
No, I got an agent, so I do a lot of acting. I've been on, if people don't know, I've been on national TV the last 10 years, at least once a year.
Wonderful.
Like, in all different, I was on 30 Rock, I was on a show called On the Road, reality show 2004, I won, got a job in the music business, got plaques in my house, I got a platinum plaque in my house.
Really?
Yeah, nobody knows that, man.
And the brother do comedy.
Yeah, well, I used to, you know what I mean? I fell back off the comedy, man. I'm just this funny, silly dude, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, so I had an agent. The agent said, go to this audition. I guess they told him about me, and I pretty much got sped through.
Yeah.
But I wasn't into cooking at all. And I wasn't bad at cooking, but you know, when you go on the show, they had me doing all types of crazy stuff. Like I was cooking duck. I never cooked duck. I cooked turkey on top of the stove. I've never done that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, I was out of my element. But so technically I was the worst cook while I was there. But I could fry some chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Fry some fish. I fry something up.
Yeah, but see, that wouldn't go under worst cook, though.
No,
Not no fried chicken and fish.
Nah, my fish is delicious, man. That's my babies. My babies love my fish.
Yeah, well, you got your agent's number?
Hey, man, look. That's years in the making, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish it was that easy.
Looking free, like, here she goes.
I wish it was that easy, man. That's like, yo, real story.
Yeah.
Every time I like go do something, people say, yeah, I want to do that. I say, hey, do it.
Do it.
But you gotta continue to do it, because it ain't no, you just go one time. Yo, I didn't get an agent till 08, 09.
Yeah.
And I was doing it since 04.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was on, people don't know, when I was rhyming, I was on Freestyle Friday in 02. Me and Ooh was on the same year. We went to the audition like 2001 at the same time. I seen him and I said, Ooh, what up? Hey, good luck.
Yeah.
Long story short, we both got on years later, but Ooh won one. I ain't win. I lost my first round, man. Yeah. Shout out to Ooh for winning that, man.
Yes.
But it's a process, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people put their time in consistently and stay at it. Like, that's what I do. I just stay consistent, keep working, keep pushing, and you know, luckily things come my way. You know what I mean? Hard work pays off.
Definitely.
But you know, now, but I really want to shout out Corey McCoy, man, because we doing this thing on Trentonian.com. I was doing this show with this is the third producer I had, but this is the most comfortable I've been.
Okay.
Me and him, we kind of have a collaborative force. If people don't know who he is, he started off so focused with a couple of his boys.
Yeah.
Now he's branched off and growing, he's doing his own thing. He's a web show producer now. You gotta go to his Facebook page, Corey McCoy Photog. That's right? Yeah, he filming right now, so he trying to nod his head and not say nothing. But
no, that's big time, because Ty's doing this thing like Landy said, and it's major. And the main thing about this work is to be consistent.
All the
That's
time.
right.
You know, whatever lane you choose to get into and go with, be consistent about it. Be persistent.
Yeah.
You know, and be dedicated to it and be professional. No matter what Ty's doing, whether it's cooking shows or whether he was rhyming or now whether he's doing the radio or the Trentonian's constant consistency from a professional capacity, where anybody that's seeing him, Landy, is definitely saying, I like to meet that brother. I like to work with that brother. Because he's just on tight with it. And then the networking piece always gives you an opportunity to advance your network or your ability to expand your product. Your product line is you.
That's right.
If you're not talking to people who are making more than you, who are you talking to?
Yeah, who you talking to?
Ain't nothing worse than talking to 8 broke jokers. You bound to be the night.
Yeah,
that's right.
But somebody out that crowd gonna need you to help them get into the club that night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
Can anybody ask, how did she go there?
Yeah, we were talking about something totally different.
We were talking about networking and network.
Because at the end of the night, they still gonna try to go to the club. Because he just said the brothers that was broke.
No, you can say
the brothers that broke.
How you, man? Hey, I want to give a shout out to Silver James. If y'all don't know, check him out on Facebook. Plug yourself, bro.
Hey man, this is Frank Brown, aka Silver James. You know, I'm doing my comedy thing from Trenton, Jersey, like my brother Tyrone Miller. You know, we're doing our thing, trying to keep things going.
Yes, sir.
You know, trying to keep everything positive, you know, in Trenton, Jersey. So, you can check me out and look Silver James Comedy Pit, you know, Pimp Comedy on Facebook. You know, I want to give a big shout out to my brother Tyrone Miller for doing his thing over the radio and everywhere else. Doing little movies, you know what I mean?
Thank you, brother.
Frank Brown from, you know, Trenton, Jersey. I tried to call in and support my brother Tyrone Miller.
And I appreciate you.
I know he's going to post this on Facebook. I know he's
Look, my phone died, man. I was right about to, man. My phone is dead.
No doubt.
Yes, Lord. But I just had to call and give him
salute, bro.
You know what I mean?
No, we're going to definitely keep supporting you as well, too, bro. Definitely,
that's right.
Keep doing what you're doing. And like I always tell you on Facebook, stop doubting yourself, bro. You're a great ability, you're a great asset, and we're gonna keep supporting you as well because your positive attitude inspires others to do things they might not have done before.
That's right.
And we love you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you.
Yes,
Frank Brown. Frank Brown. Peace.
Peace.
And that's what it's about, you know what I'm saying? Showing love, sharing it, you know what I mean? Because one thing, life is a big stage, so that means there's plenty of room for everybody.
That's right. You got if you're confident in yourself and you know what you can do, it's not you don't feel no type of way about putting somebody else in position to do what they do, because you know your value. You understand? And you understand their value, and y'all values together is what's gonna make it happen. And that's why I want to shout out Corey again, man. I can't say it enough, because you know, especially in Trenton, a place like Trenton, a lot of people don't just link in and say, you know what, you doing your thing, I'm doing my thing, let's do it together. And we did it, and it was seamless. It ain't been no headache, no fighting, no everybody on time. It's real simple, man. Like
people get messed up with on the Real Radio, because we always come together and we support other people's venues. We come there and we utilize our venue as an opportunity to give them a platform. And then they're looking for us to charge them or get something from them. But we're building our platform off supporting your platform.